Hey guys, my name is Ian Nelson. I spent over a year and a half writing a fitness book, researching 200 scientific studies on how to build muscle. So here's the real reason you're not building muscle with my 5-step framework for hypertrophy. Number 1, you're focusing too much on your exercise and not on your diet. I didn't know this, but when I was lifting weights all the time and I wasn't gaining anything, it's really not the exercise itself that is the primary driver of what's called NPS. It's like the mechanisms for building muscle. It's actually your diet. When you eat protein, it's gonna signal your body to grow muscle. Number 2, you wanna have a caloric surplus. You wanna make sure that if your body is always hungry and it's always like looking for energy just to get through the day, then it's gonna start using other sources of fuel to build muscle, or not to build muscle, to burn energy. And so in order to prevent that from happening, you wanna make sure you're eating enough. That means you're gonna gain a little bit of fat with the muscle, but that's just how it is. Number 3, your body, you can't just eat like 200 grams of protein and maximize the muscle building response. It takes 20 grams of protein for you to maximize your muscle building response, or the equivalent of 10 grams of essential amino acids, either through a shake or some kind of like Kool-Aid thing. All right. Step number 4, you want to make sure to eat small meals about every 3 hours or so. Since our body can only use about 20 grams of protein or 10 grams of essential amino acids to maximally stimulate muscle protein synthesis, it's gonna be better to spread that small meal count out throughout the day. That way, you're growing muscle the entire day. Step number 5, not every protein source is equivalent, right? So if you're getting your protein source from a complete protein from animal sources like beef or chicken, you're gonna have higher concentrations of amino acids, particularly leucine, which is found to be the main driver or the trigger for starting the muscle building process in your body. So if you're eating other sources of protein like mushrooms or vegetables or whatever, you want to try to do some research to figure out what the protein content in each of those sources are for you, and you want to get the amount of protein that you're consuming for each one to be roughly equivalent to 20 grams total, and specifically with leucine being 3 grams total as a part of that. So there you have it. You have the 5-step process for building muscle, particularly focusing on your diet. So go out there, crush those gains, and I'll see you next time.